Hi everybody, I wanted to use this video to tell you a little bit about the next unit of our class, which will take us all the way through the end of this semester. So in this video, I'll talk to you a little bit about what's coming up over the next few weeks, and then give you some tips about how to move through this research unit successfully. So many of you, I think, have already seen that I put up our new Unit 3 research overview. You can get to this again by going to the Content tab, and then scrolling down, and then you'll see on the left side a new Unit 3 tab that's coming up there. A couple of recommendations that I would make for you in general in navigating this research project is that you should move through each of the pieces of content in order, and you should move through them thoroughly. So I've already noticed with some of you in our last assignment with the business communication packet that some of us skipped over some content, maybe didn't watch a video, maybe didn't read the assignment thoroughly, and so it's difficult to move through things successfully if you skip over content. Remember that the content you read and watch and work through here on D2L substitutes for all of our class time and discussions and collaborative work that we would do if we were in class together. So it's really important to work through that content on your own. So if you scroll down in our Unit 3 research calendar, you'll see kind of an overview here. And then one thing that I want to point out is here in the middle, you'll see a list of each of our homeworks and due dates all in one place. So this is another great place. Again, if you go to Content and then go to Unit 3, this overview in the middle of the screen is a great way to see each assignment in order and see each piece of content that you need to work through. So with that in mind, I want to point out a couple of things. One, by Tuesday, I'd like you to work through some brainstorming for your research project topic. When you click into this discussion board, you'll see some instructions for you that are really detailed about how to start brainstorming for our analytical report assignment, which is our final research project assignment. So this is the first example of a place where you should really work through each part of the content, read the assignment carefully, then do the brainstorming activities, then do some initial searching, then make a mind map, then post it. So this is the first example of a place where I really want you to move really intentionally through all of the content so you don't miss anything. One note about the topic for this analytical report: the report is really a project that is about a specific community problem, and it could be any community, like a community in another country. It doesn't have to be Durango or Mancos. And it could be something that affects plants or animals. It doesn't have to affect people, but it needs to be something really specific that you can make a specific recommendation about for a specific audience. So before you get too far into brainstorming a topic, make sure that you've really read the assignment and that you understand it carefully. And we'll use the discussion board to talk through our topic ideas together, and I'll also chime in and give you some feedback on topics that will work. So again, here I am back in content, back in Unit 3. I can see on this list here that I'm doing that discussion board for Tuesday, and then for Thursday, I'm starting to think about the first major assignment in this research unit, which is the annotated bibliography. This is another example of content that you really need to read carefully and work through every component on your own, just like you would if I assigned it to you during class or if you did it for homework for me. This is a really detailed description of what an annotated bibliography is and how it sounds. And then there are a couple of examples here, one from a library and one from a student, to show you what they look like at the end. The next assignment this coming week is for you to write just one annotated bibliography entry. That is the citation, the summary, the evaluation of credibility, and then the description of how you'll use that source. Just turn in one of those to me by Thursday so I can give you some feedback on how you're thinking about your annotated bibliography. So that's coming up this next week. You'll also notice that I put an assignment up for Friday, and there's nothing due on this assignment, but it's the how-to for writing your proposal. So In this project, we're going to do 3 components, all of which connect to the same topic and all of which build on each other. We'll write our annotated bibliography to gather and evaluate sources. Then you'll write your research proposal, which is what this is about. Both of those documents are due by Tuesday the 21st, your annotated bib and your research proposal. And then using that as our base, we'll then write our final analytical report all about the same topic. So deciding on your topic is a really important component and first step for this assignment to make sure that we're getting on the right track for something we want to work on for the rest of the semester. So again, we're picking one topic that's a community problem that we can recommend specific action for to a specific set of readers in our audience. And then we're going to write 3 assignments around that topic: annotated bibliography, research proposal, and then analytical report. You'll see all of those assignments posted in the assignment part of our class. And again, every time you get to a piece of content like this, working through this content to understand what the proposal is and to look at example research proposals, those are all ways that you'll be successful on the assignment. Those are things that we would do if we were together in class. So make sure you're working through this content and considering that really essential background research before, or background work, before the things that you have to do to turn in. As always, reach out to me with questions or concerns. I'm so excited to see you get started on this research project and to see what kind of topics are interesting to you.